Hey, chat. Hey, how we doing? Hang on here. Obligatory clicks from the gamer chair. Let me adjust y'all. Here. Terrible sounds. Check. Terrible sounds. What's up? What is up, friends? I promise I'm done with the terrible sounds. Actually, now we're done with the terrible sounds. Other than the gamer chair noise, we will be good. It's fine. I've tormented you enough. It's fine. We're all good. How are people? I don't know if I have too many people here yet. We're still starting up. We're still a little early. This whole thing's going a little early. So here's the fun. Here's the fun. I am headed into the server. I'm gonna do this fake out thing, right? I join and then I cancel. Because it always does this to me. Right? It always screws me like that, you know? So I was like, oh, here you go. Nope, we're not gonna load in the first time. So we fake it out. That's the key. You fake it out. So, there we go. You faked it out. Here, we'll turn this down a little bit. And then we try again. We go again. We go another round. All right, ready? Oh, hopefully I'm not lagging out a little bit. It's the one thing about our new setup is the server's been a little slow when people are joining up. Hang on one sec, guys. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Well, here, let's hook you guys up. Welcome, one and all. I didn't like that. Oh. I didn't remember what I just changed. But I like that. But I like it to custom, or the I like connecting textures, alright? Y'all can sue me for that one, but I'm a fan. Here we go. You can tell, obviously, I've been messing with the beacon. It's a little bit different. How's that coming in? Let me check stream before I get too into this, right? Let's go peep my own stream. Alright. Oh, well, then I froze and stopped moving. Well, I can't load it, so that's great and helpful. It's not being my friend today. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, seems like it's working okay. Well, here we go. Welcome. Hi. Boy. Alright, sorry. As I'm setting this up, I'm getting a bunch of notifications from work that don't need to be coming into me. But, that's my day job, that is. Oh! Hi. Okay. I mean, I'm banished out here, but... Alright, now that I've done that, let's up my, render distance back up. Hello! Hello, Silverbell. I'm glad we got some people trickling in. I did start early, to be fair. Alright. Shoot, what was I doing? Gonna turn that down a little bit. So, here I am. I mean, I'm banished from the rest of the server, kind of quarantined. I don't know. I'm generally requested to keep my distance. Oh, interesting point. I guess you guys might note the little boy on the corner that was just doing that. And now it's now lighting up now that it doesn't have that slash in it. Yeah, we don't have Discord open right now, but I'll be able to talk to people. We tested it out, don't worry. But now the game has proximity chat, something that Red has been fighting for quite some time. Not that I respect Red and their wishes, but you know, but it's fine. I know that I'm banished on account of that whole message from the gods or whatever. Oh, you've missed streams. Oh boy, I'm banished from the rest of the server because some sort of jarbled message from God came down saying that someone was gonna cause doom and gloom and death for everything. And Red could understand all the words, and they said it was me. So I'm kind of banished, exiled, quarantined, one of those words probably, or some kind of synonym. But it's fine. Alright? This is fine. I've got my lovely home to work on. I've got so much. Hang on. While I'm looking at stuff. Yeah, I've got quite a few things on. The Gungus textures are on. Well, we're just, you know, we're working on. Ooh. I forgot about my fake room. I've got so much here. I don't need to be out there talking to people. I've got Arnando. Look at, he's got a new skin. Hey, Hernando. Hey, yeah, that's right. Are you learning English? Great for you. Appreciate that. I don't know how to speak Enderman, but if you can ever give me lessons, I'll do it. I've got Hernando. I have... Oh, well, we'll get to that in a second. I have my loyal pet swimming around in there. I've got Jasper, my new friend. Look at my best buddy, Jasper. Look at that, me and Jasper, best buds for life. I've got all these other axolotls. They don't really do much, but they're here. Look at them all, man. I've got Goonbird. I have Among Us painting. I don't need anybody else here. We're good. But this does lead me to, we've got some fun stuff on the server other than this proximity chat. Well, I've started my second thing for my training arc, which may or may not be entirely based in this. It'll be a little bit in the server, but I'm also doing it outside of the server. You might notice there's some modifications going on to this. That's a new thing that I have on here on the server. I say I because I'm the one who spent a couple days setting everything up for the server. His name is Jasper, although they go with he they for pronouns. They just told me. I don't need that in my inventory. Hang on. Nope. Oh, there we go. A lot of feathers. Can put those away. I can craft my own. I forgot I can craft my own arrows. I've been buying them up. I can craft my own. That's awesome. Right. Cool. Jasper, I'm gonna upgrade you. First step to all of this. I want to upgrade Jasper. Oh, hello, Firefly. What? Oh, there we go. Sticks and a slab. I have everything for that. Alright. I'm gonna upgrade my friend. That's what you do. You upgrade friends. Friends upgrade friends. Wait a minute. I'm crafting this like I don't have 5 billion of these. Oh no, I don't have it now playing. Oh, no, I do. I lied. I left it up from last time, I guess. Which ended up benefiting me, so cool. Pog champion. Okay, I have my statues book out. That's very important as well. My new cool roommate, Jasper. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be, Jasper? What are you feeling? Anything? Yeah, there's nothing behind those eyes, is there? Alright, hang on, Jasper. Oop. Let's put you... where does Jasper want to hang out? Not by the baths. That's an invasion of privacy. How about right over here? This will be where my best friend Jasper lives. Statues. Check target, make sure that we're working with Jasper. Excellent. Show arms, yes. No. Look at that. Display name. Oh, can I name tag it? Oh, hang on. Let's name tag it. Or name it on the anvil. Jasper. It's like Casper. Alright, ready? Check target. Bam. Show arms, yes. Stand visible. Base plate, no. Display name, yes. Oh, it didn't work. Well, I could try name tagging it. I got some more name tags. I'm not even sure I remember how, but I sure did. R.I.P. Freezer Bingus name tag. We'll get to use you one day. Jasper. Jasper. Awesome. Alright, hang on. Check target. What pose do we want? Kind of a walking? Yeah. Or... let's see. Winning. Ah, like sharing a good laugh with a friend? That sounds about right. Because we're friends, me and Jasper. We gotta lock it, and then... No, that's wrong. Oh, can I not? Oh, that's... Oops. I think I might have to unlock. Oops, hang on. Hang on, we got this. Check target. Bam. Okay. Show the base. No. Display the name. Yes. Stand visible. Show arms. Yes. And then... I liked... What is that one? It's kind of funky. We could try some other ones. Joyous. Oh, he's jumping. Formal. Confused. That's a sitting down one, but they're too high up. Well, I could. No. We don't need them. We don't need them to sit down. That's cool and all, but that's the not like that. Not that one. I like winning. Winning is a good one. And then I think I'm gonna put pants on Jasper. That's what I think. Let's give Jasper some pants. Oh, he looks perfect. Jasper. I do need to get another name tag though. Unfortunately, because it ate the last one. Which is fine. This is fine. I'm alright. My new best friend, Jasper, is all set up. Look at this. Get a load of him. Get a load of him. Alright. This is great. Quite frankly, this is great. Well, surely Teal hasn't said anything to me, right? Not really. Well, this is fine. Oh, Oh, I've got plants. Oh, I've got plants. Because I need to build, right? Here we are. We're off in this... Oh, hey, Jasper. Your name tag kind of spooked me, I'm gonna be honest. Jasper. Okay, this is great. I have my best friend, Jasper. My food farm, it's not that productive. So we're building it bigger. Bigger farm. Bigger foods. Bigger goon. Because I eat a lot. And then, you know, I've been terraforming in the caves. That's good. I've got... I have the new training arc area for my thing, for my thing there. I have... Oh, right. Here we go, hang on. Put that away. Don't need it right now. I've been building the jungle bigger. Look at it over this way. Ready? Look, it keeps going. I mean, it does stop over there. But it goes pretty far now. The jungle keeps going. It's gonna keep growing and going. And you may notice... Oh, wow, Goongus. Goongus, look at this really cool new farm design you're working with. And yeah, it is. I started it a little bit off stream, and I did most of this stuff for the moving the animals, because that was going to be obnoxious, I knew that. But, I don't know who was around to see the goats, when I grabbed a couple goats. It's 1.19 now. We get goat horns. So I've been breeding those 3 goats that I acquired. Well, 2 at the end of the day, but I've been breeding them. I've got a lot of goats now. With a lot of goats, I can... Oh, hi, Jasper. I can get all of those goat horns. That's going to be amazing. I didn't lock Jasper. Oh, God. Oh, God, I didn't lock Jasper. Hang on. Jasper? Jasper, it's fine. Jasper, don't worry. Jasper? Jasper? Jasper. Jasper. Hey, Jasper. I didn't lock you. I'm sorry. I should have locked you. So... Lock. There. I know it causes lag if you don't lock them. That's fine. Oh, before I do anything else, actually, I gotta take a bath. You know what? We'll do the bubble berries. I can't go anywhere, so I'm gonna keep smelling like this place. Nah, we'll keep it paired up. Oh yeah, look at this. Scrubbed nice and clean. There we go. Clean. Clean, Goongus. Clean. Okay, so... We're gonna crank this down even more to the background. Alright, so here's the deal, right? I've got both of these projects to work on, but I mean, I can work on this. I still want to work on my farm, obviously. But there's something else that I really need to work on. I don't have I saved this area, although I haven't cleaned up the sides here, which I really need to do. I want to make a little contraption to let goats through into what will be, what shall I call it? A charging area? But take that in a more literal fashion. Why don't we? I want to get the horns. Hi, Jasper. My best friend Jasper. Look, they even have it tagged like they're an SMP member, because they are. My favorite SMP member on the list. Jasper. Jasper. Where's the list? I'll update that later. It's fine. We'll put Jasper on. Okay. What time is it? It's getting late. It's getting late. Oh, Goonbird, it's gonna be late soon. Oh, and I'm sure you guys are all. Well, let me show you, because I've been while I'm working on the here, I'll mute just in case someone comes by. Haha, that's a funny joke. While I've been working on the server, I also decided to work on some textures. And oh, you have a friend. But anyway, where's my buddy boy? Mocha, my beloved. I won't interrupt your playdate. It's fine. Look at him. Oh, look at my sweet boy. He's my good time boy. Where is he? Oh, little sweetie. Yeah, he's got a little mocha-y skin. Like a little mocha frappuccino. And he's got a white spot on his eye just like the side of my face. He's just a little guy. I love him. I love him dearly. I've been waiting to show you guys that. Adventure box. Don't need you right now. Oh, Jasper, you keep scaring me, bud. Look, I just don't want to get any phantoms, okay? Big sleep. Big sleep. Big sleep. Big sleep. Big sleep. You'll do a big sleep. Someone not doing the sleep. It's not happening. It's 3 out of 4. I'm holding Big Friday hostage for Big sleeping. It's happening. Fine. Alright, it's fine. Hello, Jasper. Sleeping. Big sleep. Alright, it's done. Alright, streamer water consumed. Sleep had. Goongus is doing amazing. Alright. I must build the contraption Alright, the contraption begins. The contraption. Alright. So what do we need? I need stone, first off. You know what I really want? Ice. I'll take a few gravels. Hang on, you know what? I'll do like 22. Okay. I need the graffles. I need smooth stone, which is up here. Smooth stone. I need ice. Now this one's gonna be hard. Hang on. I'm gonna say we chill with the music for a bit, because we're going on a little adventure. Hey, I get to show you guys the world. This is good. This is what we need. Oh, you know what? It might be a little... Because I don't even think Red has ice on their mountain generally. But there's plenty of ice on this mountain. And who's even around? No one's going to be on the mountain. I can just kind of swoop in and grab some of this packed ice. Right? Maybe even a little look-see for Freezer Bingus. So I still doubt that he's here. At least in a, I don't know. It seems like he went somewhere. I wonder if Freezer Bingus went down here. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep. Look at this little ice cave. Ooh. This is like where a Freezer Bingus might have hid. If I were to say. If I were a Freezer Bingus and I hid somewhere. That's a contender. Ooh, beautiful. Some iron never hurts, right? Iron never hurts. We love a little bit of iron. Ooh, a stray bit of ice. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Can't just leave the ice happening. Oh no, well, I did it wrong. It's fine. We'll break these so that it matches a little better. There we go. Ice. Perfect. I don't need much of it. Hey, goat. I need some of you guys soon. But I'm gonna figure that out myself because, well, this is gonna be very fun. I'm excited. See, here's the deal. I don't actually know how far goat horns can be heard from. I know it's further than my voice can, certainly, and generally past standard render distance. Or at least shorter render distances. And if that's the case, I'm kind of interested in what could possibly become of... Okay, ready? Hang on. Alright, we're gonna do some of these. And then we're gonna throw on some ice on top. There we go. That looks perfect. So, got that. But we're not done. We need more fences. A lot more fences. And some fence gates. And some stripped wood, because I think that feels like it fits the style that I'm going for. So we're going to get stripped wood too. Alright? Oh, you guys aren't even ready for this one. Okay. This is going to be something. Okay. Fences. Fences. Fences? Perhaps fences? Where fence? Where fence? I want oak fence. I don't want just any old crummy fence. Where my oak wood at? Do I need to grow more oak trees and then cut them down? Do I have oak in here? I have 3 oak logs. I have 1 more oak log in there, so with that I get 13. Where's all my oak at? I swear I had more than this, but okay. Okay, this is fine, right? I'm gonna take like half off of this. Okay. And I'm actually also gonna throw that away. And then, okay, this is good. This is good. And you'll see why. Oh, this is not enough fences. Hang on. I kept the sticks. That's good. So I can make more of that, and then make more of that. That's 16. That's already doubled it. And then what I really need to do is put down like 2 of these. I'm gonna strip the logs because I think that'll look good. And then we do this, right? Where I always am. Oh, I'm out. Alright, this is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There is a road, Chief. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk. You gotta eat with goats, you gotta do this because they can jump so high. Doesn't even matter. Oh, I'm gonna need more. It's gonna take just about everything I got in there. Okay, you. Alright, hang on. Bonk. Oh shoot, I did this wrong. No. I can't believe I did this wrong. Alright, it's fine. We'll work with what we got here. And what we got... See, the way... If I do it this way... There's no spaces they can really jump into reliably. And that is the main draw, if you will be so bold as to say it, is that now they have nothing. There's no good spot that can fit a 1 block tall thing. Because fences are a little bit over a block tall. And doing every other block with the fences, you know, it makes a little, oh, shoot. Dang it, I'm doing this wrong again, aren't I? Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Alright, here we go. Now, I need a lever. Perfect. Oh, I thought I had my fancy levers on. Do I not have? Hang on. Where's my? I have my vanilla tweaks. Where's fancy lever? Oh well, I can work with this. I gotta get fence gates. Where are the gates? Hey Jasper, you know where the gates are? That way? Okay, thank you. It looks like Jasper is in fact correct. This is where I would keep them, at the very least. Do I not have? Oh no, 2 right there. Perfect. Perfect. And then I want. Let's do a stone pressure plate. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Thanks, Jasper. Ow. Oh, ow.
Okay, now I can hear you probably.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Do you have your headphones set up?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're coming in all right.
Awesome.
Here, try putting the noise cancellation on just in case. If you go on V and hit settings, noise suppression enabled is the 3rd thing down, right under the first
Cool.
2 sliders.
Yep. It's on.
All right, I'm making the contraption as we speak.
Okay, what does the contraption do?
Oh, I will show you.
I hit a wrong button at some point, and my hearts are doing a little dance, and I don't know how to stop
Oh
them.
no, the little dance is because you're in my beacons range.
Oh, I didn't know you had a beacon up. Cool.
Yeah. You also have resistance.
Yeah, I saw that.
But it's a regen.
But it's in the corner of my screen where the big crack is, so I could only kind of.
All right, I've done it. Here he is.
Okay.
The contraption works. Ow! He hit me.
It looks like it gets you gored by goats.
Well, the idea is the contraption.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a pressure plate.
The idea of the contraption is that it. Oh, careful! You don't want to be in here. Get down from there, sir. Well, the idea of the contraption is for the sake of getting the goat horns.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I have a friend.
Well, you say that, but he'll hit you.
That was a joke. I don't think he's.
He's not doing the thing. I might have to.
I think he wants to be on the hill.
You have to make him. You have to make him charge you against the rocks and then dodge.
How do you make him charge you?
They don't. You can't make him. You just gotta wait.
Up in your space, Mr. Goat. Up in your space. Up in your personal space.
Ow! They're a little hard to dodge. I'll give you that.
I've noticed. Yes. Here, look. I want to try.
Well, oh, there's 3 of them in now. Well, you.
Well, this one.
Yeah, they need to be backed off from you.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
I think 2 of us in here is too much at one time.
Okay. I'll go over here.
He might try to charge you over there.
I would scream. That's hilarious.
There's a gate to this enclosure. I made the gate specifically so that a person can come in, and then you can have a person.
I just didn't want to
This is gonna
accidentally
work.
let them out. Oh yeah, it looks like it will.
Hang on, I need to get the stone back out. This'll help, this'll help. Get it from more angles, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They've all swarmed you.
Yeah, they're not very willing to
They're
back
not-
off from...
they're not
They're all
very
climbing on the
chargy.
rocks.
I guess that makes sense. They just want to go up.
Oh!
Oh! How did that even happen?
Yes! Yes!
I can't hear that. Oh, I know why. I have my game volume off. Hold on.
Well, yeah, that would do it.
I forgot.
Best horn.
Alright. Alright, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
It's recharging.
Yay!
Oh wait,
Alright,
it
I'm
didn't
gonna
make a
go.
noise
I'm
for me
gonna
that
go.
time. Hang on. It's not doing it now.
I can hear it. Yeah. I can
Oh,
hear that.
I did it. Goat horn achieved. Here, here, here. You got some coming up on the side there.
Got what?
They're bunched up on the side over there. You gotta watch for. Oh no, they're pushing each other back this way. This is good for you. No, no, he's walking right by you. This one might charge you. You gotta look for when they lower their head and do that thing.
Yeah, they do like a shimmy kinda. And I'll move back over here. Now they're away from me. Charge me.
Oh.
Oh! Ah!
Yeah, they're hard to dodge.
It is hard to jump. You're totally right.
You know, you want to just move to the side if you can.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Oh, oh,
Yeah! Where did that go?
oh! Horn fell right over here. Sing.
Oh.
Is that the reply?
Pass it to me.
There you go. You get sing. I have ponder.
Thank you.
Wait, hang on. That's the reply. So I gotta. Oh, that's
I
excellent.
love it.
I want to get another sing. Sing's the other one I really like. Ponder and
Well, we
sing.
can stay in here and continue to grind goat horns.
Well, are you at your pit? Oh, come on. Come on. What was that? That was a very not goat horn sound. Oh, you know
I
what?
didn't-
Do you have any wheat on you?
No, I only have seeds.
That would
Do you have
really.
a farm? I can grab some
Yeah,
for
you can
you.
grab some from downstairs.
Oh, downstairs. Okay.
You should know where my farm is, right?
I don't know, man. You've done a lot of remodeling lately.
I have been doing
Let's
some
find
remodeling. You have the horn. Why? Why are you saying the response?
Oh no, I was mimicking your horn. It's very different.
Okay. Ow! Not right now. Don't ram me now. I'm working on this stuff.
How many wheat?
Just a couple. I only really need one, but it's worth having a backup.
Okay, I have 6.
Oh, I should take all these off because I don't want them to get hurt by my phone. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Hey, your base is pretty rad, I gotta say.
My base? Yeah.
Yeah. As I'm walking around, I'm like, this is pretty fucking rad.
I'm very proud of my base.
It's very neato. Here you go.
You could just throw it. Okay.
That's what I did. Oh, I didn't realize I was standing on the pressure plate. Sorry.
Hello, goats. Come over here, and then I can run through them back over here.
Hello, hello, good friend.
All right, I'm going to. Ow! Okay,
Aw.
the second I look away, I see how it is. Hang on. I can lure him back over this way. Here, hang on, back out. We can't have 2 people in here. The contraption will
I
not
was
work.
trying to be helpful.
The contraption will not be optimal.
I don't know if I'd really call this a contraption.
Well, I have the special gate with the lever that lets them
Okay,
into.
yeah. I get it.
All right, and now with the wheat, I can draw them out this way, and then
Okay.
run by and restart it every time.
That's good. That might be a more effective way
So
to.
that they're at an angle where they can charge me.
Mhm. Oh, I didn't even notice Hamish was on.
All right. Come on, goats. Hello.
A kiss.
You gotta,
Oh,
sir. I need you all to charge at me. They're not charging. Charge. Do it. Charge me.
this is really good radio, I think.
What?
I said this is really good radio. I was making a joke. Like, this is just incredible content. Actually, this is pretty funny.
I want to get another Sing. Sing is the other one I really want. Why won't you charge me now that if I'm looking, they don't charge me?
Maybe you can't be looking.
That's definitely not a rule. You know what might help? Ow! I didn't even see that one. There was no.
I mean, it helped, I guess.
I didn't see the wind-up animation. All right, come here. See, one just gets too close. Hang on. Yeah, you get one that gets way too close, and then you can't. There.
Alright.
This is how the contraption must work. They must feed the machine. Do it. Stop just climbing. Oh, you know what I should do?
Well, he's not gonna... Alright.
If I can make it so they can't climb, it's gonna work better.
Yes, that's true. I think that's a good idea.
There we go. I've refined the contraption.
Can't they jump up to 4 blocks?
Yeah, but they're not... They don't do that constantly.
Yeah, look. Yeah, well, you're cute.
Alright, you know what you can do? I killed your friends. Do something about it.
Fucking called it, dude.
But I can just take him off if he does that.
Fair enough.
Before, I was doing that every 5 seconds. Hi.
Come on.
Come on. Do it. Got him.
Nice. What'd you get?
Feel. Hang on.
Ooh, how's that one sound? Ooh.
That's an interesting one.
That one.
All right, let's go again. Let's go again, bud. The contraption. Honestly, so far it's working pretty well. It's pretty spooky sounding. That one.
Sounds like a didgeridoo.
Or actually, I want a few of a few blocks here. All right, you go over here. Stop following me. What do you want to do? Do you want to charge me?
I think they probably have a refresh on it. Do you want me to let in another goat or something?
No, leave it for now.
Alright.
Come on. Hit me. Come on. I know you can. Oh, he poked his head down for a second.
I was just gonna say, it was like he was about to do it, but he was already in front of a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
He just keeps pacing. Bruh.
Do you still have the wheat in your hand?
No.
Alright.
He's just following me.
Hello.
I'm super in his range.
I would love to pet you. You're very cute.
Charge me.
Yes!
Oh no, I moved too soon. I moved too soon.
Quick.
Hang on. Do over, bud. Do over. Okay. Now you can see me.
Hi. I like you. You're cute.
Come on.
Hello. I think he's my buddy.
I mean, you can take him if you want.
But you want his other horn.
Well, yeah, but then he loses both horns, and I don't need him.
Oh, okay. Then I will take him. I will name him something. I don't know. Do you have any leads, or should I,
I have leads and plenty of supplies to make them if you need.
Cool, because I was like, I can go get mine, but they're not close. Hold on, let me throw this chicken egg. Whoop.
Worry not, I have plenty of slime.
Oh, good friend.
Alright. He's gonna do it eventually.
You got it, buddy. Yeah, you can do it. You can, I promise. You're cool, I promise. Yeah, don't worry. Go ahead. No, you go charge him. Go. Come on. No, not like that. No, you gotta like actually charge him, buddy. He
Hey,
needs
I'm
a
gonna turn
name
you up.
also. He
There you
needs
go.
a name also.
Yeah. Ow! Oh, he's facing away, I couldn't tell!
Sorry.
The contraption
really
is really refined better.
Yeah, he just needs encouragement. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. Go beat him up.
Oh. Oh, this is so perfectly set up. Come on.
Do it. Okay. Ah.
Okay. Another one. Another one.
Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Yay, goat. Do it.
Maybe there is a cooldown.
What? What's up? Hi. I see you, but like you gotta go charge Goongus. Beat him up. He wants you to, because he's gonna take your horn, but it's okay, that's cool. Don't worry about it.
Come on.
Hey, if you charge him, you get to come home with me. Come on.
He's not in the mood right now.
I'm trying to be encouraging. Hi.
Okay.
Ugh.
This is a good spot too.
Mhm.
Unless he does this.
Hello. Hi.
Come on.
This is so annoying.
He's you know.
I
He's
mean, look,
taking his
it
sweet
should
time.
be kind of hard. It should be kind of hard, right? That's like how it's supposed to be, so.
But with the contraption, it will be made easy.
It's definitely easier. He's gonna jump up. Yeah.
Well, I can call him back down. Come here, stink eye. Do it. Shoot me. That is not what I wanted you to do. Come on, charge me. It is completely within your power to charge me.
Do I gotta give you pep talk again? You got this. You got this. You got this, buddy. Yeah, go get him.
I was just gonna do this again.
He's got something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Another feel. Do you want it?
Sure. I like feel. It's very neat. Oh, I don't think.
Just stand up there.
Oh, I got it.
Well, I'll worry about getting the other ones off stream, just so I'm not wasting so much time.
Okay.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna put my feel away. Don't you need a lead and to take him back?
Okay.
I mean, you
I will
wanted...
stay here.
Well, I'll get the lead, I guess.
I don't know where they are, so I can't. Thank you. I will name you, and you will come live with me. Hello. Did a good job.
Hello, Jasper. Oh wow, that is so loud. Alright, this, and then a bunch of string. I could use some more string gathering, but that's not hard to do.
I like that there's a recharge on it, because otherwise people would just spam it.
I think it's lame that there's a recharge. I think it should just be able to be spammed. I want to just be able to spam. Here.
Thank you.
I keep a spare on you. I'm gonna hop down real quick, and I'll meet you back up here.
Okay. Come on.
These.
Come on, you gotta come out. Come on. Come on.
There we
Come
go.
on. No! Come on. Come on.
Can they pass through the one block?
Come out. Yay!
Oh, you got them? Okay.
Yeah.
We can then pass this way. Well, luckily we have a whole road for this now. And it's morning still. So, good timing.
Yeah.
Careful not to sprint.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, I love these.
This is fun.
And I have a visitor at my home.
People are gonna start paying you for these. Everybody's gonna want one.
Well, once everyone interacts with me again.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe they'll send you letters asking for them.
Well, I haven't gotten any yet. I did find a mysterious diamond block, I think, in my mailbox, though. Oh, you can see my beacon from here. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's neat.
All right. So I guess.
So if I just tie him outside of my house, he'll definitely break the lead, won't he?
Quite possibly.
All right, I will bring him into my home.
I think I have some fences too, if you need.
I gotta name him. Ah, the lead broke.
Oh yeah, I gave you a backup one too.
Come.
Hang on, I want to do this one. This is a good one. So menacing.
Mine didn't recharge enough to like bookend yours.
I was like right on top of yours is why.
Yeah.
Pig. Pig in the road, pig in the road.
Pig in the road, pig in the road.
Alright. Oh, I wanna find the range that everyone can hear these at, and then...
Okay.
Actually, we could experiment while we're on the road. Hang on, you stop at the crossroads.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the other side of the tunnel. Oh, hello. It is in fact Goonga's time. Also, hi to first-time chatter Ben Luke. Hang on. This is interesting. This is... So it seems like this is 33 633 to...
Hello.
So let's say like 30 to 90 roughly. So
That's pretty
60
rough.
blocks. That's less far than I thought it could be heard, a little disappointingly. But I can still bug people from roughly 60 blocks away.
Yeah, that's neat.
Ah, I love these. Oh, these are so great. They're going to be so great for mischief later. I tell you what.
I don't care who you are. That's funny.
I don't care who you are. That's funny. Here, hang on. Space them out a little more, so...
Okay.
Oh, that one didn't go for me. I think if you click it too quick after the recharge goes down, it doesn't play the sound for you. Hang on, ready?
Okay.
There we go. Even longer, because like the anticipation of the reply goes a long way, you know?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Mm.
Mmm.
Mm. What's up?
Nothing. You can keep going. I was just stopping because I was ahead of you.
Oh, okay. I keep looking back at my goat.
Yeah, it's worth checking in. There are real rascals on the leads. I know from experience.
For sure.
They broke their leads very frequently when I was trying to bring them over to my house.
He's behaving because he is my buddy.
Can you milk goats?
In this game, I don't know.
You can.
Woo! That's pretty neat.
That's actually quite useful.
Mm-hmm.
Having another animal with milk around. You know, for like when you need milk. That sounds dumb, but you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
Boop. Okay. I'm gonna have to be a little careful, given that I am exiled at the moment.
I don't think we're gonna have the summer festival.
I mean, you should still try to have the summer festival.
I guess.
It would be fun. It was a fun idea. I can't be there, I guess, but
It's just such a bummer. Like, I don't want to. I'm upset about it.
these be Pigfoot lands up ahead at the end of this
Bigfoot.
bridge.
Bigfoot. I want to see
Pigfoot.
him so bad.
The out of any kind of character conversation, the textures are only on my end so far. I haven't updated the server with that.
Ah.
I will. I just gotta
I
wait for a
wanted to
time
see
when I
Bigfoot.
can turn it
Well,
off and
what does it look
update
cool
that.
to you at least?
Yes, it would look cool on my stream.
Okay, then that's good. I'll pretend like I see the cool texture.
I'm looking at the sunset here. This looks nice. It looks
Yeah.
very good with my current
Texture
settings.
packs. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
I think he's friends with you too.
Yeah, he seemed to like me quite a bit.
Maybe when all this is over, you, me, and the kid could all go hang out somewhere. Get it? The kid, because he's adult.
That's very dumb. But it's
Thank you.
also a good joke. Hello, fireflies. Oh, careful about him here.
Oh no, you're right.
He can
I gotta
jump.
get by the lava really quick. Did he get by?
He's
Okay.
getting by. I'll keep a
Okay.
Boogus trained also because we're at night now.
Yeah. I got my sword
gonna be
out.
critters. I probably won't follow you through the tunnel.
Okay.
I'll go around the long ways on the mountains so that I'm not, going right into the center of town.
Okay. Should I meet you somewhere?
I'll go around to the side by your house. Oh, hang on. Actually, before we do that, take those,
Thank you.
and then you can, do that whole thing with the if you need more fence.
Yeah. I think I have some fence also, so. Okay, I'll see you in a bit, okay?
Yep. I'm gonna go up this way. I don't even have to worry about powdered snow now. That's great. Ironically, I could actually traverse Red's base for once. Are there torches up there? Oh, skellies. Not quite as well armored as I usually am. There are torches up here. Who is up on this mountain? Okay. So that's Juge's base up there. So I want to get past Juge's base. That I ideally. Oh. Ow! Stupid. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Okay. Ha cha cha cha. Ha cha 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 cha. Let's get to the other side. As good as I was on my own, it is very nice having a person around. Okay. I'm a big fan of Ponder, although I like Sing a lot as well. I really want to get another copy of Sing. Oh, hang on. Video settings, dynamic lights fast. There we go.
I can only kind of hear you.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I thought you were talking to me. Oh, where's my potatoes?
Did you put them
Oh,
away?
would you like... Yeah, I have them. Would you like your lead back?
Sure. Oh, I had 2. You can
I
keep
do.
1.
Oh, I did keep one.
Oh, well then that's fine. Perfect.
Cool. Because he is tied up right now, and then I will make him a little cubby hole where he will live happily.
Ugh. Junk.
You got an arrow right in your eye.
It's not moving with me on my screen. So
No,
I can
it's
switch
not. Not for me either. Yeah.
I can change which eye it's in.
Oh,
Well, actually, it is staying pretty well put in the menu screen.
Oh, and it's gone.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna go stand outside of Red's house and do the horde a bunch of times and scare them.
Are they here?
I don't know.
Oh, you've been building this thing. What is this extension?
I don't know. I just wanted to build something else. I might make it into like an enchanting. I have an enchanting table in my basement, but maybe it'll be like its own special little enchanting place.
Mm-hmm. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Pain. I'll keep the gunpowder. That's actually pretty useful considering I am not generally out to be near Red's farm. Ow. I'm over here. I'm up here.
Oh, yeah, I thought you had left. Hold on. Do I have my fireworks? I do.
I'm trying to keep my distance from things and not just, be in the center of everything.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear you, so like from my perspective, the Jedi are, well, from my perspective, you just flew away from me. So I was like, well, alright then.
They're just dying all over the place out there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I want to figure out where the heck they are. But I can't be too bold about that.
I can be.
Well, that skeleton is just... I can't shoot anything today. Oh, actually.
They're in the pit. I don't really know where that is.
Oh, I know where that is.
Can we go near it and blow our horns and be annoying?
Sure.
That'd be fun. Let's do that. I'm worried about the snow a little bit because I don't have leather boots on.
I have some leather boots, but they're only the one pair.
Oh, look at that. On command. Alright.
Alright. So, what we want to do is we want to head... You have your elytra, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm not in a bad spot to hear you.
Whip.
Alright, so we want to head...
Hang on. You got one on you. Okay, there we go. South, and then a little bit to the right here. Or north, rather. I forget that we spawn. Yep, that's the right way. Okay, so just keep this direction. And look for some random pine trees. This is about it.
Hi. Okay. Do they work underwater?
That's a good question.
Yes, they do. Are you hiding?
Sort of.
Are you are you like good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute actually, just so I'm not making too much noise.
Okay, I'm gonna go closer and bother them.
Actually, I'll unmute. I'll unmute. Maybe it seems a little more fair. Gotta be quiet though. If I talk quieter, does it come in through the mic quieter, mayhaps? I think it will. So we'll be kind of whispering. Maybe. Are there settings where I can... Okay. Okay. Hang on. Let's get this all sorted. I gotta set this down. Hang on. Oh, I can zoom in so much. Okay. I have an idea.
Okay,
Yep.
you're kind of sus, but I'm gonna put it aside. But the main thing is, I don't have a lot of support right now among the server.
Well,
Even though, like, I feel like this is objectively the right thing to do. You know, if he's gonna bring destruction down on all of us, he should do it somewhere where he can't hurt people. Even if, I mean, I know it's not his fault, but yeah.
well, in
But
that case,
like, Alex is doubting me. I don't think, obviously Teal isn't on my side. Pretty much the only people I have right now are Juji, and I mean, passive is gonna stay pretty neutral, I think. But I worry that if things escalate, I won't have anybody to back me up.
well, let me know. I can program CV9 for kill.
I thought CV9 was always in kill mode.
I took that out after it got overzealous for Gungus, but I'm sure we can turn that back on.
Maybe it was right. Maybe it sensed something.
Maybe.
Who could say? But yeah, thanks for. Ah! I set myself on fire. Thanks for backing me up on this.
Yeah, of course.
Chat, do I do it? Do I do the horn? Do I do the
horn?
horn?
With needs of the few, exactly.
Oh, is that?
Exactly.
Where'd you see that?
I see it.
Oh. Word.
Yeah. So, especially seeing as, I mean, he's getting concerningly close to us, and I mean, God knows where he's been today, running around with Teal. You know, I'm worried that he's broken the terms of his quarantine, so to speak.
You want to go hunt him down?
No, I don't want to hunt him down. That's a little much. I don't think it. Not yet, at least. If
It's really annoying me with that.
I think I want to hunt him down just for that.
No! Look! We're just trying to get some distance.
I don't think you understand that in my headphones is actually like rocking my eardrums.
That's hilarious.
You should probably turn that sound down.
Oh, God.
Oh, that is pretty annoying, actually.
Is there... What one would that be?
Maybe no blocks? Or...
I just turned that down, it didn't... Yeah, whatever. Oh wait, was directional audio off?
I don't know.
It was, apparently.
Oh yeah, mine's on directional.
Hey, has Teal just been standing there listening to us the whole time?
I think so. Well,
Teal was there when I was coming back.
Okay.
By the
They
way,
know
your
too
slime
much.
is lost.
What?
Your slime is lost.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
My son?
And he got lost.
Where is he? Where is he? Where's my boy? Where is he? My boy. My precious son.
Wasn't this one? Was this one?
What you doing?
My boy!
Hello. I'm trying to type a message.
You know what? He's probably safer there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave him there. He's good. Slimathan. I still need a
Is that
name
his
tag for
name?
him. Yeah, you know, it's like Jonathan, but with slime. Slimathan. You're kind of stupid. I'm sorry.
No,
Well, don't
admit it.
agree with me.
Is that you, Teal?
I am.
Yeah.
Stop.
What did I do wrong?
You're fucking agreeing with me.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You are wrong. You are not perfect. You've never done anything right in your life.
Yes, you understand. The fun is when people try to tell you that you're not perfect and then you argue with them.
I was gonna punch you off this little.
You failed because I'm perfect. Bye.
Is this like
Oh,
Marco
no!
Polo or something?
Okay. Here we go. Hang on. Where did they just go? Oh, they went back down. Oh shit. Child. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm so tempted. Hang on. Uh-oh. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I don't think they suspected. Chaos mode. Oh. Uh-oh.
Hello. Hi.
Shit. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. CH toggle. I need 524 -8. Okay, so almost exactly the opposite of where I'm at right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not great. Well, that was also a little bit terrifying. Why does Sepsi's face look that way? They look like a horrible void with, I mean, like, passive, kind of. But more spooky. Less kind of endearing and huggable. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, hi guys. It's just me now, again. I'll probably meet up with Teal one more time. Or again, at least. If they're still off by the tunnel. This is gonna be a bit of a pain. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go get that stuff. Okay. I don't have any more sprint. And there's Zambos. And it's raining. And I wish it was raining when I was running. I don't think it was it? I should have used my trident. I could have been faster. Uh-oh. Nope. Too fast. Strafing. Can't be touched. Okay. Hi, I don't have my horn.
I didn't think you were gonna come here in between, dying. Although I guess you have to because you don't have the elytra.
They're all hanging out here.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm getting my stuff.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I hear you were spying on me?
I was not. I'm
That's
very
not
good at that stuff, so well, I was gonna say you would know, but you wouldn't know now, would you?
I mean,
Well,
but I
from what I heard from Chaos, who I trust more than you.
You
seems
trust
like-
anyone more than me, so I don't really see why I even should be bothering to argue my case.
Okay, that's kind of a weird argument in and of itself, but alright.
If my word
did you-
is the least valuable thing, why even bother putting it in?
You shouldn't even be going over here. Why don't you just get somebody else to get your stuff for you?
Because
Yeah.
everyone else kicked me out of town, so...
Exactly! And now you're going back in.
Well, I
You can't just break the rules of your banishment.
I'm
whenever
sorry,
you
were
feel
there
like it.
formal rules, or did I agree to amicably leave everyone alone?
It doesn't seem like you're doing that!
He just died and I said his stuff back.
Well, I just got the
Fine.
alley cats snapping their way in on me like they're starting a musical number when I went down the road to get my things. That's not my fault.
He crash landed.
Fine.
I did in
fault
fact
is
crash
that?
land.
I mean,
was quite
probably
funny.
your own. To be fair, I think probably it was your own fault that you crash landed.
It only takes one person to crash. I would know.
Untrue, my computer does it free of my input all the time.
Thanks,
Touche.
Dad. That was such a bad joke.
That was a pretty good joke. Why don't you tell
I mean, it
jokes
was
like
it was
that?
good in that it was funny, but it was also such a dad joke.
Why don't you tell jokes like that?
What?
Why don't you tell funny jokes?
I can tell jokes.
Well,
Well,
they're
Joe-
not a father.
I'm not. I'm not.
They have a child.
I
His name's,
have a
like,
child.
Slime.
His
What's
name
up,
is
King? What you
Slimothan.
selling? Nothing really that worth it. Do you have food, Teal?
Yeah.
I can't sprint. I haven't been able to for some time.
Good job.
I don't know who threw the carrots, but it wasn't me.
Thanks, CB9 glitch.
I appreciate that one.
Hey, it seems
Generally,
to me like
they're
you're
at my
going
expense.
the wrong way. Unless you crashed on the wall over here.
Ow. What do you mean the wrong? How do you know where I was?
Well, listen, I mean, I don't know. I was just assuming you were going towards the bridge so you could go across the bridge instead of swimming like an animal.
All right. What are my coordinates that I'm looking for? -800. So that's gonna be a
Your
while.
mom's house.
Oh my god, how this
Well, my
It was a bit of a
travel,
chase.
my system of travel has to be a little wide right now. Generally
Yeah.
speaking.
it really isn't currently.
Well, yeah, because I don't have anything to travel efficiently with.
You could just ask somebody to go get your stuff for you.
Like literally anybody.
It sounds to me like you're making a lot of excuses to do this one thing. Oh, he's dead. This is so sad.
I am so
Anybody have
tempted to
snow?
push him off.
It's not a police. Look, I'm monitoring you.
Think of us as probation officers.
Yeah, we're making sure you don't do anything world consuming while you're
So is
over
that
here.
what this is? We don't. There's not been a formal title. I've been throwing around exile, banishment, quarantine. We can add parole or not. What?
Probation?
Probation. That's the word.
I'm
I
a
mean-
fan of quarantine myself because it's for your own good.
I love
Mhm.
quarantining.
We're
Yeah.
350
I'm actually
blocks away
currently-
from spawn by now. Like,
I've been doing it for 2 weeks. It's great. You should stop
it's
complaining.
not near town.
I know we're not near town, but it's the principle of the thing. He's drowning. Oh my god.
Good.
Just consider us a armed escort to make sure nothing bad happens to him on the way to his stuff.
I'm
And on the way back
considering
from
you
his stuff.
Johnny Law, and I'm on the run, baby.
You're doing a
You're not really good
bad
at running.
job.
We keep overtaking you.
You have wings.
Yeah.
That's what government funding does.
I hate the government.
Are you accusing me of working for the man?
You
Red,
are
you
the man.
government?
Fucking take
Red.
that back.
Hang
Yeah,
on. I
government?
need to go a lot more this way.
It's
Change a lot
complicated.
of things if you're the
Yes.
government.
Oh, thank you. We're not the government. We're just
I like that I heard we're not the government and we're just, and then it
Ow.
faded away. All of it faded away after that because there really wasn't anything after that, was there?
No, there was definitely stuff after that. You just walked away and didn't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of here,
It's not my fault you have bad ears
Boop, 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 boop.
and a low distance of hearing. I want to steal your goat horns, by the way.
You could purchase them
horns?
if you,
I'm not a-
Maybe if you end the event.
I'm gonna be real. The urge to kill you now that you've gotten this far is really high.
I could walk back free of police engagement.
No, we could get back very quickly.
Yeah, but you'd have to find me. It's not about getting back to... You guys don't know where my grave is.
I know about where it is.
About. I was doing
But
some
just tell
tricky
us.
maneuvers.
Oh, so tricky that you crashed.
Well, yes,
It's not really a tricky
exactly.
maneuver.
Well, it is because it was
It
clearly
doesn't take a lot of
dangerous.
effort to hit a tree.
Jeez, why did you go so far away?
I
was chasing.
tend
so
to
many
be very
flowers.
far out from spawn.
Oh, alliums! I like them. They're like little puffballs that Juji
I like
eats.
them. They're a nice color.
Yeah.
You don't get flowers. You get flowers.
Yay.
All right.
Okay, guys, this does seem kind of mean. Where'd the other people go? We need, like...
I can't reply yet.
Like, we need... This kind of seems like we're ganging up on him.
I mean, that's exactly what's happening.
No, I'm
just
legitimately
really
just trying to
excited.
make sure he makes it to his stuff.
That's a neat mountain.
Having fun. It feels like we're on an adventure.
But I don't like being out of other people's
mountain.
eyesight because then it's suspicious, and I'm not an undercover cop.
Are you an undercover cop?
I'm not an undercover cop.
Hang on. If I turn my render distance higher, does that look even better or no?
I'm at like max render distance.
Oh.
It's kind of hard
Is
to
the
see.
photo
Looks
being
pretty good.
taken? No.
I'm fine. It's okay. You don't need to hurt him.
I'm sorry. I've been punched off cliffs so many times.
And who's
That's
done
so
that?
weird.
Who's done that? Who's done that?
I wonder who did that. That's crazy.
I don't know. Sorry, I hit my head on the way down and I lost my memory.
Oh, okay,
Who
this
did
is
it?
good. This is good.
One time it was me.
My kill streak
That's true.
remains.
Oh no,
unaffected.
Teal is lost.
Oh god.
Oh, now it still seems like we're ganging up on you. A horsey.
I almost pulled a Goongus.
What exactly is pulling a Goongus? Because I
almost
seem to recall a lot more tree crashes from other individuals on this server. Thank you.
This sounds like
Got him.
What does it sound like?
Red, can I claim homophobia on this one?
No, you cannot because I'm definitely closeted.
Yes. It's not homophobia because of the ambiguous. I don't want to say any more words.
Look, there's a mini one of you up in the sky.
A bee?
Yeah, that would be what that tends to imply.
I don't know.
Neither do I. There's so many
Man.
flowers. I want to
That's why I didn't find it.
Whoa!
Oh,
Wait.
sorry.
Did you actually hit a tree?
Yeah, sorry about that. And I don't think I stole anything else.
I don't know my elytra. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, genuinely wasn't trying to steal anything.
I do actually buy that.
You have horns, right? I'll give you a poisonous potato for a horn.
I will have to get back to you because I just got the contraption working. Anyway.
Right.
Bye! You cannot catch me now! Okay, I need to make my way back. Okay, number shrinking, that's good. A daring escape from Johnny Law. Oh, I did it too soon. Somewhere out here is my friend. I would like to find them. Alright, hang on. Yep. Let's switch out my boots. There we go. Oh, oh. It's very, very pretty for a second. Hello? It's this way. I love these. Beacon? Oh. Hang on. So is this... Oh, yep, here this is...
Oh, hold on, I hear you. Are you above me?
Ah, hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
That seemed like a mess, and then I lost you guys over a hill somehow.
Yep, well, it's fine.
And I only have 4 fireworks left, so I'm gonna have to go.
I didn't have time to
so-
reorganize my inventory very well. Hang on.
Okay,
I
I will protect you.
there. I don't need the zombie meat. Can have that there.
Aw.
There we go. There's a head that I don't need here. You can have a Goongus head.
That's funny.
All right. Well, funny that I didn't. Well, I sort of got caught over there, but not entirely. You know.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on.
I had to take my elytra off because it's like mostly broken.
Oh, sorry,
It's okay.
Creeper. Are you good? Have
Creeper.
some potatoes.
I'm gonna have my potatoes.
Well, I have a lot of food now, and I don't need it all.
You should. Okay,
I can give you back your
thank
potatoes.
All right.
Ah. Well, that was something. It
Yeah.
was an interesting something. Not what I expected to happen. Oh, this is missing a block.
Oh, that's funky. I can come back and fix that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I did remember the fact that it was raining and I had a trident, so they could not catch up to me if they wanted to.
Mm. I mean, I don't know what's happening with all the Exile stuff, but like, I know the big ghost didn't do this.
I don't know. I don't know what, oh, boys. There's a lot of them.
Wow, there's a lot of guys over here. Hello.
The band. They're back and bonier than ever. Ooh.
Goodness.
Okay, that's fine. This is all good. I got away from him, though, as soon as I got my stuff. Because again, aforementioned speed,
Yeah.
that which I am. You know, with all the hype I've heard about how far you can hear these from, it wasn't that it's not that intense.
No, it's not that far. There's got to be a
plug-in
mod
or something that makes
we
it
can
worse.
put on, yeah.
I would like to make it worse, please.
I mean,
I would like to make it worse. I want them to be heard constantly. I want them to be heard server-wide.
it is still very, very hard to echolocate people, though.
I want it to be like a 500 block range. It's presently something like a 60 block range. But I want like 500.
Yeah, I think
that's ideal.
Good.
I can take that helmet off. I'm a big fan of no helmets, although it is quite the impediment to, you know.
Oh, I forgot I had put mine back on. Yeah.
It just looks better, you know.
I agree.
Quite frankly, the no helmets just look better. Goon Jungle. I should change this sign. But I don't have a glow ink right now, so we'll work on that later. I mean, it's not like the big ghost told everyone to exile me necessarily. We got a thing that said someone was a problem. That's all. I don't know where you just went.
Oh, I was just throwing stuff off the hill.
Oh, I see.
Where are you?
I'm right here. Yeah. But yeah, no, Red's kind of the one behind that. I'm not like holding this against the big ghost. We don't even know the exact nature of what happened there. So I couldn't even really pin it on the big ghost specifically, even if I was putting more blame to that thing.
I guess I want you to know that I don't think the big ghost would do this, so I don't think that this is good.
Okay. I guess I appreciate that. Do you like my jungle? I've been expanding the jungle. You can see it right about here.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I'm growing it out. I don't like dark forests. I think they're ugly and look bad.
Yeah, you told me before.
And their natural environment is just like hostile mobs, generally undead.
Yeah, exactly.
They thrive. Hostile mobs thrive in that environment. It is a bad environment. I'm replacing it with a much more beautiful and productive environment for the health of the general server world.
I'm about to die, so I can't actually.
Oh, speaking of hostile mobs.
Oh, they're gonna kill each other.
Oh,
I'll
shoot the victor. Oh, this one's gonna die. Ooh, extra carrot.
Nice.
Alright. Well, I am back now, so there's that. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any other big plans. Did you name your goat? We should name your goat.
I have to decide on a name. I'm gonna have to think about it.
Okay. Let me actually use that wheat you gathered for me.
God, the animal noises are deafening.
You can just turn down, the friendly animals.
Oh, hold on, let me do that. There we go, much better.
Have you seen baby goats? There's a couple in here. There's one right by the fence.
Oh, they're so small and cute.
Oh, there's one over here too. And they make tiny sounds.
Yeah. So tiny.
And then they also have the ones that sound like human screams, but in like a silly way.
Just like real goats.
Yep. I've been working on my house.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that farm up there. When I get some more ideas for using the space a little bit better. And then my plant farm I'm also expanding. You probably saw that. I don't know where you went. Hello? Oh. I had my elytra on. I don't know why that happened. She's over there. I don't know. I don't know where she went. Oh, hi, Jasper. Where is the ghost? Find the ghost. Finding ghost. I have misplaced my ghost. Did she get lost in my house? How are you stuck? What? What floor?
Well, I'm not stuck in the floor now because I went into creative mode.
Cheater.
Can you... Pat, I was literally glitched into the floor.
I was gonna mine you out.
Oh, I didn't
Just
even know
saying.
where it was!
Oh, you didn't know? How did you
No.
do that?
I fell, and then I tried to use a firework, forgetting that I didn't have, Hold on, let me go back to survival. Forgetting that I didn't have my elytra on, and ended up, like... I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was dark, and I hit the firework button, and then I moved, and then I was stuck in some blocks. And then I jumped a couple of times and nothing happened, and then I went into creative mode and flew away.
Well, so I'm working on, this is for my training. That's the dirt block. I fist fought an Enderman, and we both died, but I got this dirt block.
That's impressive.
With no weapons and not a lot of armor. I think I still have my boots on, but...
That's
so,
impressive.
and there's a little guy. There's a little me.
He's fun. Yeah, he's cute.
And I'm working on the food farm, the agricultural farm here.
I saw this earlier when you had me get some wheat.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna expand it this way, and I can keep pushing it this way if I want. I might make it a little U and have it meet up with the trophy hall.
Oh, that'd be neat.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when was the last time you were here? Have you seen like Mocha's new pond?
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I did that. Hello, Mocha. No play date? You're done now? Okay. And then my axolotl farm, the like hatchery over here. My improved baths. I have some signage. Here's my to-do list. So I got the mountain build. I got both the farms I'm working on. I should put some other things in there because I have other things. I got goat horns though, so that would have been one of them, and I already knocked it off the list. Yeah. But I'll probably keep grinding for him. This is my new roommate and best friend Jasper.
What? Why is he only wearing pants?
I don't know. He likes the pants.
Okay.
I just upgraded him so that he has a whole body with arms and legs.
Yeah, that is.
But
That's really
Jasper is my
impressive.
best friend who lives with me.
That's very cool.
I don't know what else there is to show. I've been growing the jungle. No one's been around to see it, but it's much larger now.
That. Hey, for real though, when this is all over, we should go do something fun together.
Like the three of us here.
Yeah, sure. Jasper can come with us.
Jasper
That's
can
fine.
come.
Yeah. Maybe we could go to the beach or go to get some dinner or something.
I shouldn't actually do that. That's a waste. I don't have
Yeah,
as much
I have
gunpowder as
4
I used
fireworks. So
Well,
just
I have
saw
some
you do that, and I
here.
was like, oof.
to. I have
Oh,
limited
thank you.
access to gunpowder right now, but I can give you some.
Well, I can find some gunpowder for you.
It's okay. I
Wait,
can make it work.
Why do you have limited access to gunpowder?
Well, Red's gunpowder farm is up by town.
I completely forgot about the gunpowder farm.
I would otherwise skim from that, but I can't.
I've been walking around, literally killing creepers this entire time.
Well, it's not hard if you go by the desert areas too. So.
Well, that's true, so yeah.
I'm really very fond of these horns.
I like that we have a fun call and response.
This is very good that we have the response.
Oh.
Oh, car, hello. Probably showed up in both of our audios. Oh. Hello. I'm being raided by Redent.
Oh, hello. It's party time, baby.
I'm raided with a party of 2. Hello, party of 2 Redent.
I forgot that
Viewers.
they are not physically here.
Yeah.
In the real world, so I was about to be like, oh, they'll probably come out of the room, and then I was like, ah, yes.
Quiet uptown.
It is quiet uptown, you're correct.
Can I say, out of character for a moment, that,
Yeah.
by happenstance, I've been listening now to, well, I've been listening to Spotify while we're working on server stuff and everything, and I keep, oh shoot, what is the Hamilton song that I reminded myself of? The one where they write the letters to, Your Obedient Servant, where they write the very aggressive letters to each other, / sometimes passive aggressive, and then have very passive aggressive signings at the end where it's all formal and polite.
So I know the one you're referring to, but I don't know what it's called, and I haven't heard it.
Your
like,
Obedient
since we
Servant,
saw...
that's what it's called.
I
just pulled it up to check. But I've been listening to that, and I cannot stop imagining me and Red in those positions. I'm not sure who's who, but it sure is the two of us. Slowly building to a duel to the death. In the real world as well. Because we sure do love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are the first person to come by, which, I mean, I am banished. I get it. That's not gonna happen much. So, yeah, you get to see all of the changes.
That's very neat. Thank you for showing me everything. It's crazy how far this place has come. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I again, out of character comment, I went and saw, I was looking through some stuff, for channel things, and, I happened to encounter just like the old recordings when I didn't set up my mic correct, so, you know, I sounded like garbage, but like our first few streams, and when I came in here and found this place, it has grown so much. This is such a great base now.
Sorry, everybody's making jokes about thunder, so... Out of character, the big ghost made of thunder.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I've been working on this place, man.
It looks really good.
I have a future build idea I can show you. Hang on. Ow. Hang on. I'm gonna jump up.
Oh, was I not supposed to? Damn it.
Yeah, hang on, up here.
Well, I can't get up there. I don't have a truck.
I have stairs.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get up.
What are you doing?
I can only kind of hear you.
Yeah, you're
I'm
still
going
down
to your
there.
house.
Well, you come up. You could just walk up the staircase.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. There you
Oh, Jasper keeps spooking me.
go.
So if you see where my beacon is up on the mountain,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it so there's a bunch of like chunks of floating mossy earth around there,
Ooh, that's
and they're all
really
gonna be like vine connected with all the moss. So
That's,
it'll be like a.
that's really cool.
I want to make it like a volcano, but green and earthy instead of lava.
That's really cool.
So I'm gonna do that, and I'm expanding my farms. You see my bee farm. I'm gonna make a better path down for my horses, for when I'm inevitably not banished, I should hope. We've added a potential term to this circumstance, which is parole.
That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Parole. Parole sounds a little worse for my stream titles, but okay.
No, I'm out on parole, baby. You could make that funny. I don't know.
Sure.
All right. I should probably go.
Ow.
Oh, shoot. What's hitting you?
Oh man.
Oh, there he is. Oh wow, you sniped him.
I mean, you could probably just ignore the
Third
arrow on my
person
face.
yourself right now. It's
I see it.
incredible. I should probably head out. Yeah, I gotta do some stuff, building stuff, and I was digging out my hole, so.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'll be. Hang on. Oh, your sword looks so cool.
I'll come back and visit you though, like really soon.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you again soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, oh no, she's still trying to take off. There she goes. Oh, she really zoomed out of here. I mean, sure. I hope she actually will. But she's the first person to actually visit me, so. I see you. this, man. I don't trust. I keep seeing them. Hi, Jasper. You're gonna spook the heck out of me one of these days. Speaking of. Is it just out of range? The brightness is a little weird. Hang on, I like it at like a 78 kind of area. Much better. Yeah, that really. They have like, the torches have been set so they glow a little nicer, a little warmer. Hey, what's up? Yep, right there. Hang on. Where? Get up there. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's an odd shape. Shoot. Don't look him in the eyes. Don't look him in the eyes. There, I think I'm good. Well, that's unhelpful. I don't keep chasing these stupid things. Clearly can't. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Oh. Still watching? Of course you are. Don't quite know why I see them everywhere. You led me right down to here, didn't you? So was this the point? Was this the plan? I don't see any more. What, you want me to go in there? What if I don't go in there? Huh? What if I'm like, no, I'm not going in there. What if that's a no from me, huh? Hmm? What if it's a no? What if I'm not gonna go down there? Yeah, yeah. You're just gonna keep following me? Well, then keep following me. See if I care. I closed it up. I don't even know where they went now. There's not even anything connected. It's just... I'm just seeing things. And I stopped seeing things the second I... went to the entrance of the cave, so... That's reasonable and normal. It's fine. I have work on my farm to do. Oh, Jasper, you keep scaring the ever-loving Christ out of me. With your name tag. I think it might have been a mistake naming you. But that's okay. That's fine. We can work with that. Mistakes happen. Bones, string. Don't need them. Gunpowder, put it away in there. Dirt goes in the dirt bin. Gravel also goes in the dirt bin because it's basically dirt. The rock stuffs go in the rock stuffs place. Oh, are we talking about my new roommate and best friend? My lovely friend who cherishes my presence and does not kick me out of places. Hang on. 1 second, bud. I will come say hi to you in just a sec. Hello, Jasper. Look at us. Look at us, best friends. Best friends, me and Jasper. Best friends? Best friends stream? Best friends stream? Screenshot. Screenshot. Selfie with best friend. Selfie with best friend Jasper. Oh, there's so many ores. I should smelt these ores. Yeah. Smelt all the ores. I have too many ores. But that's okay. I like the number of ores I have. My doctor says it's natural. Alright, and half in there, half in there. Perfect. So let's get working on this. See, because we're gonna have to restructure this, because the behind the veil here, I'll give you a little sneak peek. We do in fact cross right to here, and I don't want my crops too close to the portal, so these have to be the ones that are close to the portal, right? Just in case the nether starts affecting things, you know what I mean? So oh, there's already a bunch of materials. Look at that. I forgot that I set that up. Hello, Soul Sounds. You're terrible, and I hate you. Alright, and boop, boop. Perfect. Look at that. Now, take the soul sand. We're gonna just leave it to crawl right through here. Well, I should make this go further, I think, right? I dare say it should go further. Because I want to use most of the soul sand. There we go. That'll be fine. And you in there. Let's get more blocks for the floor also. I got so much I can work on. I don't need everybody else. I'm good. This is fine. Bam. Jasper wouldn't kick me out. I made Jasper to be here. Jasper is my best bud. And it understands that, I'm a super helpful, cool dude who is, cool when I don't need to be sometimes, even. Sometimes, I would even be justified to be uncool about things. But Jasper doesn't care. Jasper's still my friend. Jasper wouldn't kick me out of the place I live in and away from all of my friends. Because Jasper cherishes me and understands the value of my friendship. And of the fact that I'm a decent person. Because that doesn't mean nothing. Alright? I think human decency is generally held to some weird, lofty standard of, like, well, almost the opposite, actually. This concept that it doesn't need to be, like, or that rather this is human decency is unfortunately an achievement. You know, right? We all know it. So I think it's not valued sometimes in people as much as it could be. Because I don't know. I did stuff to be a better friend. To be better in this space, you know? That's not valued, but I did a lot. When people said, "Hey, you need to stop fighting on this server. We don't like that. We don't want conflict." I literally constructed a base of peace for us to do to meet in and have arrangements. I'm the good egg here, all right? I don't think anyone seems to respect that I'm the good egg here. All right? Anyway, I'm thinking maybe I run this through this way. This will be pretty cool, right? Hey, cave chicken. You're not the cave chicken, but you are a cave chicken, and I respect that. But yeah, and the end of story. You know, Jasper understands and respects who I am. So that's why Jasper's my best friend. Because I am valued with Jasper. Jasper understands and respects and values, and that's important qualities that you don't get everywhere. Believe you me. Values. That's really the most important part of it. Valuing. Alright, so get that floor spick and span. How much dirt do I have? I should have more in here, right? Do I have more dirt? No, I don't have my dirt. I'm gonna have to get more. And how did I structure? So here's the thing, right? We have this current setup, and it looks good, right? Definitely looks nice. Here, I can, anyone say anything? No, that's pretty normal that no one would talk to me. It looks good, but it's not a very functional place. I don't have enough of any crop, and it's kind of a pain in the butt if I need a specific crop to only get that one. You know? So, hang on. Here. Let me just grab some dirt. And a boop. Boop, boop, boop. And a boop. A boop. I don't remember what else I did, but I ran out of dirt. Hang on. Eh. Eh. Oh, hang on. I can make a little... Look at this. A little smiley face. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. He's grinning. It's kind of a lopsided grin. Hang on. Now he just has a neutral expression. Little smiley face. Da, 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 da. That doesn't work. Hang on. Angry face. No, that doesn't really look right. Angry face. Kind of like a creeper. All right. Okay. Hang on. Beep boop boop boop. Get rid of that. I don't need that though. You can discard all that. And then boop boop. A beep. A boop. A boop. A beep. A boop. That should be plenty. At least for this step. So there we go. There's some tilled soil. Cause I'm a master farmer. Shut up, Portal. Now if I... Yeah, that's still in there. Hang on. So what I want to do is have this probably go 2 of these wide. I think that's probably... And then I could have way more space in here. Ow. I don't like this. It's fine. Let's make a clay block so I can just ditch this thing like that. Like so. And then I can go boop, beep, boop, bop, bop, boop, beep, and a boop. And then throw this right there. Ta-da! So then I can make this go even longer and actually have more nether wart than I had before. That'll be great. I think that's really good. Yeah, this will be great. This will be so good. Alright, put that away and then get out this stone so I can fill in this space here. And boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. We're just gonna keep filling this area in, right? It's just like Bed Wars. Okay, so this needs to go so that I can do this. It's fine. So anyway, the point being of this whole thing is that I want to make a more dispersed farm. The objective of this new farm, I'm going to have different crops in different squares. So I'll have a melon one and like a pumpkin one, and then one for potatoes, and then carrots, and then maybe 2 for wheat even. I don't know. And then one that's just gonna be sugarcane. Wait, hang on. How many do I need? Sugarcane, melons, pumpkins, wheat, carrots, potatoes. Well, But then if I double it, I can... Oh, if I double it, I have 2 for each. That's perfect. I gotta do that then. This will be great then. If that's the case, this is gonna be great. Because then this is a real party, you know? We're gonna have to duplicate this, the ceilings. That's gonna be a bit obnoxious, but that's fine. I'm gonna mine up all that, so I don't wanna put it all down. But what I can do is I can keep building this out. So I need this to go another. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, I think. It's going to be 30 out. I am currently 1 out. So, oh no, wait, hang on. I'm doing this wrong. I don't want these here. So, I'm actually... I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 out. 5 out, baby. And then if I do 6 and 7, that's another one of these. Let's dig up all this dirt here. And hang on, I don't need that. That's trash. And then it is 6 by 6 for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to extend it 1 more out. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. Okay, so then this goes to here. I should switch my beacon to be haste. That would be good. That'd be helpful. I could get this done lickety split if I switch my beacon to haste. It'd be no time at all. No time flat, you know? Absolutely delightful with that speed. I would be a god. And not the kind that leaves weird cryptic messages that tells people, or inspires people at least, to make their friends run off into the wilderness alone. A cooler god who does kickflips. I did the little bum bum ba-dum boom. Well, these are 6 wide, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So then this is good. Boop beep bop boop boop. And then here we go. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Here, you know what? I will give you guys a lovely gift. If it works. We need something chill. Rooftop run is not chill. There we go. There you guys go. Chill build stream. Chill build stream for me and Jasper, my best bud, hanging out. Did that wrong? Oops. Bop. You gotta bop. You gotta bop when I boot. There we go. Alright. Now, you start exactly one block further out. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll set up this. And now what we really need to decide is wait, hang on. Let me get the playlist set a little better. There we go, there we go. There's a good few all in a row that are chiller. Chill things. We love a good chill. So what I'm thinking. Throw a bunch of junk in here so that I have storage space. Is I will get up until the edge of this done, right? That's my thought process, at least. Is I get till the edge of that, so I cover all this, and we'll sort out what goes where. And let's actually eat something that's a little more filling. Okay. It's fine. Soul sand. That's what I need. So it goes out to here. This is where it stops being soul sand. Oh, I don't have enough. I didn't get enough. Do I not have enough? Jasper, did we run out of soul sand? I I don't need my... Hang on. I'm running around with my render distance up higher. Don't need that. I don't need it that high. Why would I need it that high right now? It's not like I'm going anywhere. Okay. Soul sand. That's soul soil. Nether trip. Boop beep. Boop beep. Nether, yay. Hey, am I still banished in the Nether? Am I still banished in the Nether? Write your answers in the comments below. And I'll kill you. You asked for that. In the Nether, nobody's banished. How could you be banished in the Nether? Silly. Where's soul sand at? My nether portal doesn't really connect very easily with the main stuff anymore. I could try the incredibly stupid and risky action of climbing in the nether, making a little staircase. I hate this. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Alright, lesson learned. I hate this. This sucks. Hey, this sucks. Where's the way to Teal's portal? Teal's portal's great. We love Teal's portal. Right in the middle of that soul sand big staircase. Just let me do some netherite mining off of her own. Imagine being in a hell dimension and eating like hot food. That would suck. Like that's the last thing you want in that situation. Right? Is hot food. Imagine that. Like look at how much fire there is. You're in a volcanic heart, essentially. And you're like, a good roast chicken. No one wants that. No one in their right mind would want that. Do you guys see a nameplate there? I swear. God, I'm losing it. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. I don't need you right now. So let's get this out. Why did I make it this way? Can I go? Oh, I can't. There's the path out. And look where we are. Soul Sand. I'm here for Soul Sand. Hello, little dudes. Love you. You're my favorites. Just Goongus, but that doesn't matter because it was just Goongus anyway. Ooh, big lava pillars. I can't see anything down here. Oh god. Ghasts. You try to get one last shot off. I saw that. Nope, that's not it. If you turn fog off. Hello, terrifying gas that I made in my texture pack, so it's my fault that it looks like that. Still look horrible. Like, I can't claim that it isn't horrible, I just wanted them to look worse. More disturbing and spooky. Oh, there's multiple. Oh, there's multiple. Not now, skeleton. You know what I bet I could do? Get these little bastards. Oh god. There. Oh, we almost ran into lava. Got him. Oh, I sent his fireball back at him. Oh, there's a whole raid of piglins. Why can't I hit you? Oh, hey, that's appropriate. No, I'm not forgetting. Where'd he go? He's got a son. I'm not heartless. I'm not heartless. I'm not heartless. I understand. But being alone against your own choice is not fun. It makes life hell. Put my fog back on. All right. Thank you, Lo-Fi Pig Step. Very cool. Hello, Jasper. Hello, best friend Jasper. Sylvie. What I need? Oh, soul sand. That's why I went. Oh my god, imagine I didn't pick it up. Oh, I had one more. Great, cool. That's what I wanted to see, baby. Ta-da! And then what do I want for the stuff that's gonna go in here? How do I want to reorganize? What do we think, folks? Sugar cane over here, maybe? In the sugar cane in the middle? And then I could do like wheat, pumpkins, melons. No, that doesn't make sense. Wheat, pumpkins, melons, and then let's say sugar cane there, and then I only have enough for one of each. Okay. I guess I'll figure that out later. Let's just put a cap on this edge bit here. And then you know what else I'll do? I'll put the walls in on the sides that have walls ready. You know? I think that's a good idea. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait, hang on. It's supposed to be this. I gotta go get the calcite anyway. So what we'll do is I'll go, well, no, you know what? Let's take that off and then put the food there. Wrong one. Nope, it insists. Okay, that's fine. And then we take this and we make more of these. This is gonna be beautiful, guys. Gonna have even more farm to farm. God, that's gonna be great. Surely, everything will just be fun, and I'm gonna do great on my own. You know what? I'll be great on my own. Thank you very much. I think I'll do just fine. Ceiling needs to be one higher so that I can put those blocks in later. Isn't this lovely, everybody? Everything's all chill and cool here. Nothing lonely about it. I'll have to get rid of that too, because it's an edge. Unless I keep that. Maybe I keep it with a little bit of an edge. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I think it would. And then, I might have this. Alright, ready? And... now... we get that lovely, lovely... calcite. My favorite material for walls. I saw some, before we did the SMP, I saw some, like, cool little cottage build that used calcite, and I was like, gee willikers, that just looks delightful, and I gotta use that for a build sometime soon. And little did I know, I was gonna make myself a little, geode home, and it would look cool as heck. And everyone would be like, oh, Goongus, you have the coolest home. Probably on the whole SMP, and I'd be like, yeah, I do. I worked very hard on it. And they'd all respect me a lot, probably. Just a spitball there. There, I think this is a very big progression for me in the general space of what I'm working on here. I think we're doing a lot better on the old everything. This farm is gonna be killer. I'm not gonna move everything yet. I changed my mind because there apparently aren't enough spaces to actually coordinate this nicely. So it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, hang on, it's 5 per side, but there's 6. 5 per side, so 10, 6 crops. What do I not do as many of? Pumpkins and melons probably. Maybe I do one of each of those. Right? One on that side, one on that side. Maybe I put them in the middle then. Right? I like that idea. So if I put melons, pumpkins, and then it's sugarcane, wheat, sugarcane and wheat, and then potatoes, carrots, right? Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Hang on. So it's so it goes what, 2 out? 2 out on the sides, yeah. That doesn't make sense. Wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I did this wrong? These aren't squares? Oh man. Well, I'll fix it next time. It's getting a little late, and I've been streaming extra long today because I started early. And I'm very happy I did. Oh, hi Jasper, you scared me again. I gotta get used to you being here, bud. And your roommate selfie. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride today, guys. Exile is gonna be great. You know what? I don't need everybody else. I'm doing it all fine here. I don't need all these other bozos around. We're all good. Thank you very much. So, yeah. I'll be back. I don't know if I'm gonna be. My weekends are a little weird this next couple weeks and everything. So, stream schedule's gonna be a little rocky August, but we will be making it. I have a vacation that's sort of gonna happen, a wedding that's gonna be brief, weird work schedule that I'm sorting out this week. So you shall see me at the very least Tuesday. There should not be any problems Tuesday for you guys seeing me. And I'll be back to either working on some of this stuff, or alternatively, and then the more likely option, stream number 3 of my training arc, because I'm absolutely loving doing the training arc. It's so much fun. So, thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys later this week. Like I said, probably Tuesday. So, good night, everybody.